Hello, my name is Stephen Campbell, and I'm running for the Board of Selectmen for one of the 3-year terms. Most of you may know me from having served on the Budget Committee, but I'd like to tell those of you that don't a little bit about myself and my history. My family moved to Salem in 1964. I went into the Salem school system, graduating from Salem High in 1974. I then continued on, got my bachelor's degree in political science from Purdue University, followed that up with a Master's of Science degree in management, also from Purdue University. Most of my professional experience has been in the fields of accounting and finance. I've seen Salem grow from a sleepy town to what we have now today. I'd like to tell you a few reasons why I've decided to run for Selectman. The current Board of Selectmen are all very nice people. I have nothing bad to say about any of them as individuals. The problem is, under their leadership, the town tax rate has gone up almost 25% in the last 5 years. In addition, the water and the sewer rates have also gone up since 2006, over 50%. This is vastly faster than people's income. Even after some Budget Committee reductions this year, if the selectmen get everything they want, next year, 2011, the tax rate will go up almost another 5%. We can no longer afford to continue these kind of increases. I believe that we have reached a level of property tax that many people are finding difficult to pay. An example of the difference between myself and the Board of Selectmen is on the issue of water meters. Last year, the Board of Selectmen put forward a bond issue for over $2 million to replace all the water meters. Only 43% of the voters voted for that. 57% voted against that. So this year, the Board of Selectmen decided to put some money to start the program in the operating budget, which gives the voters relatively no choice on voting for or against this. To vote against the water meter issue, you would have to vote against the operating budget, which includes all the money for the police department, fire department, DPW, and everything else that the town does. That's no choice at all. I believe someday soon we will have to replace the water meters. There's no doubt about that. But I also believe that a $2 million expenditure is important enough that the voters should make that kind of decision and not the Board of Selectmen. If we're going to have democracy, those kinds of important policy decisions should be made by as many voters as possible. I want you to make those decisions. As I've said before, the Board of Selectmen, as people, are all very nice. But the times have changed. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know already. The economy has taken a big hit the last few years. Unemployment is relatively high, housing prices are low, people's 401ks have all taken hits and have not recovered. We need a new type of Board of Selectmen and new leadership. There is less money coming from Concord and Washington, D.C. There's no easy fixes. We need to start looking at the expenses the town faces. We need to make tough choices. One specific suggestion I have is talking to the unions about a new wage scale and a new benefit package for new employees. And I stress new employees. The new employees would have to pay more than 10% of their health insurance, as most of you certainly do. If you don't pay 25% or 50% or 100%, the employees are going to have to pay more. One of the things we might change is rolling over vacation and sick time, which costs the town $300,000 to $400,000 a year, because when the employees retire, they get paid for these days. In the private sector, it's use it or lose it, and we need to get something closer to that. This would only be for the new employees. It would help start keeping the tax rate level in the short run, and in the long run could save the taxpayers millions of dollars. And those are the kind of innovative things that we need to look at from now on. We need the Board of Selectmen to be realistic and have affordable goals for what town government's going to do. We're at a point where we have a choice, two directions. This isn't specific to Salem, it's to all the municipalities and it's to a lot of the states. You can either raise taxes like Illinois just did by raising their income tax 66%, or you can be like Governor Christie in New Jersey and say no new taxes, and we're going to start to look to find new ways of doing things cheaper so that people can afford it. We need to get the tax rate under control. One of the things that some of the people have told me when I've mentioned to them I've been thinking about running for selectman, a few of them have had a concern about me leaving the budget committee. And I've told these people three things. The first is no one's irreplaceable. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of people that could serve on the budget committee asking the common sense questions I asked for 16 years. The second thing is, if elected to the Board of Selectmen, I would get a chance to work on the town budget before the budget committee got it, and hopefully we would have a budget where the tough questions had already been asked, the answers were already thought of, and we could present the budget committee a relatively clean budget. The third thing that I've told everyone is, if elected to the Board of Selectmen, I will volunteer with my experience to be the selectman's rep on the budget committee. I think that would make a lot of sense given my background. In conclusion, the times have changed and they call for a new type of Board of Selectmen. We cannot continue raising taxes faster than people's income. Tough times call for political leadership that will make those tough decisions. That's not just a campaign slogan for me. I have a proven track record with thousands of votes on the budget committee. I've made those tough decisions. I promise that I will get you all the information as the voters that you need to then make the final decisions. This campaign is about three words: taxes, taxes, and taxes. I don't believe that the property tax can go up another 25% in the coming 5 years. We need to get taxes under control. I humbly ask for your vote for selectmen. Thank you very much.